Good morning, students. So when you get to slide number 6, it's going to give you your link to the student lab sheet. When you open that, first thing you want to do is make a copy, and then you want to share it with your science teacher. That would be me. Okay, you're going to have a link to the selection simulation at top. Okay, and it's going to so basically, you're gonna want to make a hypothesis based on two different habitats. Excuse me. So you want to either pick like this is a sort of hot desert environment. This is cold, maybe tundra. It does have some vegetation as well. Okay, and notice we just have one little happy rabbit jumping around. Nothing's going to happen until we add a mate, but I'll get back to that in just a second. So you are predicting, so like if the habitat is tropical hot or temperate cold, you could even call it like a desert environment, then the trait that will be most successful is, and so what you'll see is you'll see some different mutations you can add. You can change your fur color. You can also make it dominant or recessive. You might want to play around with this. There's some interesting things that happen if you if you do one or the other. You can have floppy ears. Right now they have straight ears. Notice here they have a list of the different traits. Floppy ears, straight ears. You can have them have short teeth or long teeth. So I'm going to assume that they already have short teeth. Long teeth is when you click here for dominant or recessive. You can also add some environmental factors. I'm going to take the wolves off of there for a second. Okay, I can add a mate. At this point, if I wanted to, I could add a change in fur color. I can speed this simulation up if it will let me. Okay, I can speed it up just to make same. So notice my chart down here. Now I haven't added a mutation. Okay, but notice everything's going out of control here. You can see the chart here. I can pause it for right now. So we're at 2 generations and we're at about 20 individuals. Third generation, it's going to jump up to almost 60. So you get the idea here. I can pause it. I can fast forward it. Okay, at some point the world is going to be overcome by rabbits. That's because there's no wolves, there's no limiting factors like tough food or limited food. This is imagining that there's unlimited food. Okay, so they're going to take over the world. In a couple seconds, it's going to say the world is dominated by rabbits. Okay, oh, that was it. I'm going to reset. Okay, and start over again. Remembering that I want to keep with whatever background I set and then test it. You might want to goof around and check stuff out for a little while. But so let me add a mutation real quick. I'm going to add dominant. And I'm going to add a mate. Okay, so brown color. Let's see what happens. Let me speed it up a little bit. Okay, here we go. There's our first brown rabbit. Okay. Notice the numbers down here. So I've got the solid green is white fur. The dotted green is brown fur. Okay. So nothing's really happening so far. They're keeping step in step. I'm going to add some wolves and then see what happens. Okay. So you get the idea. Now you're going to possibly over time notice some differences in the different colors. Okay. I can also decrease the size of my graph so it shows larger numbers on it. So you get the idea. So what you're going to do is you're going to test your hypothesis. So whatever you come up with those are the conditions that you want to put in here. Okay, you're going to look at your graph down below and insert a screenshot of it. You might need to mess around with go through this a few times before you kind of get it right. And then the last thing you're going to do is sort of describe the shape of your graph and talk about how your trait affected the populations. Okay, and then you want to draw conclusions. I think these are kind of self-explanatory. Okay, so that's how you do the simulation, and the student doc, it will be due on Thursday. We'll have a short class, then there will be a Dropbox and Canvas for you to put this in.